Well, hello there, sir.
Hello, welcome. Evening.
Yeah, I guess it is evening.
Not morning, because we're not at work.
Yeah.
Or are we at work?
Are we?
Help me!
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Sure. Are you ready to record? I think, because, I think I have all my equipment down.
Ready to record you? I haven't even offered you a drink yet. You only just got here.
I mean, look, I'm trying to get this over with, man.
Wow, you want to leave Inspirata already?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, what are we? I thought we were doing the hypotheticals episode today.
No, that's next week.
Well, what the hell are we recording for today then?
I don't know. I thought you had something.
I thought you were going to spin the wheel.
I thought you had something. You texted me earlier and you said that you had something.
For the hypotheticals episode, because I thought that was for today.
My goodness. So what are we going to do?
I don't know.
I'm kind of thirsty.
What do you want to drink then? What would you want? I have La Croix.
Of course, you only have La Croix.
And I only have one flavor today.
Okay, what is it?
Limoncello.
Damn. No thanks. I'm fine then. I think I'm just gonna be thirsty for this episode.
Fine.
Yeah.
But we still need to figure out what we're doing though.
I don't know. Let's see. Like, what's significant that's coming up for this episode?
Well, what number episode are we on?
20?
I mean, we've got to do something for the 20th episode.
Is that a milestone though? I don't feel like that's a milestone.
It's an even number.
So we wasted our time 20 times.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
Well, we're not wasting our time. We're wasting our listeners' time.
I mean, I guess. Okay. All right. I guess we should we start recording then? Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
I don't have the thing set up. Hold on. All right. Give me a second. All right. Do you have your headphones on? Where are your headphones?
Of course I have my headphones on.
Where is it?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Whatever.
Are you ready to go?
I don't know. Think so. Maybe.
Well, you're the producer here. You're the one that's in charge of the equipment.
Whatever. All right. All right. Don't hold that microphone so far.
What do you mean? You mean you can barely hear me?
Yeah, I can barely hear you. Okay. All right.
Anyway, should we start? Should we press record?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Shit. Hold
What?
on. I think we've been recording this whole time.
Recording what? We haven't done anything. I think we need to just jump right into it.
Let's go.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why.
Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the JavaScript podcast.
Welcome back to the JavaScript podcast.
What's up, JavaScript Nation?
We don't know. So today
is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to.
You can stop making song references now.
You're my wonder.
Okay. All right. Well, so unfortunate news today is we don't have a topic, right?
No, we have a topic. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, we're talking about the what?
It's our 20th anniversary. Well, it's not our 20th anniversary. It's our 20th episode.
Can you imagine doing this for 20 years? Yeah.
But just like the Count from Sesame Street, it is the number 20.
Is it? Of course it is. Anyway.
Why'd you go Italian? I was going for a vampire. Of course it is, mamma mia.
Aren't vampires Italian?
No, they're Romanian.
Okay, cool.
They're from Transylvania.
Sure.
History class. The idea for vampires came from Vlad the Impaler.
Okay.
Because his name was Vlad Dracul, which is Dracula.
Moving on to the topic
of the number 20.
Because
it's our 20th anniversary. I mean, it's the number 20.
Yeah, guys, the number 20 is a very exciting number.
Absolutely.
In my opinion, I think. And that is why Nick and I are going to celebrate the number 20 today by celebrating it and, giving some fun facts about the number 20.
Well, here, I've got a random quiz for you.
Okay.
So I'm going to list off 20 songs.
Sure.
You can, if you can see the connection between the 20 of them beforehand, like if I get through 5 and you think you know what it is, then stop me. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to read off, I've got a list of songs. There are 164 songs here that are connected. And I'm just going to pick through songs here. You have to tell me the connection.
Okay.
So, Shot Down in Flames by AC/DC.
Okay.
The Boy from New York City by Adlibs.
Okay.
Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm.
Okay.
Eve of Destruction by Barry Maguire.
Okay.
Sabotage by the Beastie Boys. Mm-hmm. I actually forgot to keep count. I think that's 5.
Okay.
Might be going to 21 instead of 20. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds by the Beatles. Mm-hmm. And When I Die by Blood, Sweat and Tears.
I'm going to stop you right there. Is it about war,
Nope.
destruction, apocalypse?
I mean, it's technically about destruction, but there's a very specific destruction.
Okay. As soon as I heard sabotage, it was,
There's a bit of sabotage in there. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Worst That Could Happen by Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, nuclear war?
Nope.
Okay. Mount Vesuvius exploding
Nope.
in Pompeii.
Crash Into Me by the Dave Matthews Band. Mm-hmm. Benny and the Jets by Elton John.
Uh-huh.
Hey Man, Nice Shot by Filter.
Okay.
Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters.
Learn to Fly. Oh.
New York, New York by Frank Sinatra.
Is it 9/11? Good Lord.
These are songs that were banned on the 12th of September because of 9/11.
Okay.
Yeah. So because you weren't getting it, I started going for more and more obvious ones like Benny and the Jets because it was like...
I heard Benny and the Jets and I said, okay, so it has something to do with airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going in the direction of like the Blue Angels instead of like, United 93.
Yeah.
Instead of United 90.
Hey, at least it wasn't See You in September by Happenings. That would have really given it away.
Yeah. But do you get it, United 90, because that's your username?
I actually didn't get it. No,
Yeah.
I was like, is he talking about another plane crash that I didn't know about?
Well, United 93 actually didn't crash in any building. It crashed in a field because the passengers
That's
back.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
Vigilante justice.
indeed.
Anyway, so that was just my quick pub quiz because I had a list of songs that were banned on 9/11 and I thought I'd pick 20 of them.
Okay.
So-
I thought you were going to do all 164.
I mean, I can do if you want me to.
No.
But should we save that for the 164th episode?
Let's do that. All right. So,
All right, we'll see you in 2028, everyone.
goodbye. See you later. All right. So, next up is fascinating facts about the number 20. Yeah, this one is a lot more... Thank you, air horn guy. This one is a lot more fascinating than your stupid songs. Okay. Oh, man. We're already, failing the premise of this episode.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can rescue it. But you do your bit first. I think I can rescue
Okay.
it.
Okay. Do you think you're ready for these hot facts, Nicholas?
You're ready for this?
Da, 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 da.
And since you said hot, you can drop it like it's hot.
And then you can take it hot to go.
There you go. This is great.
This is amazing. Anyway, okay. Number 1. The number 20 is also sometimes called a score, particularly in older English literature. 7 years ago.
You beat me to it by a second.
Yes.
I was literally just about to make that joke.
It's
Kind
of like when I made the joke.
That censored it for me. I have no idea what you just said.
I said the joke. Yeah. Yeah. If only I was Richard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so I always beat you by a fraction of a second because my mind is too fast, I think.
Do you, though? Have you
Yeah.
not seen the Fun Facts with a Nick? Premiering on an Instagram near you?
Okay. You pretend like Instagram is what the
Like a cinema?
no, what is that like theater in Los Angeles that everyone goes to, like the Chinese?
Oh, the Chinese theater?
Yeah, Dragon Theater, whatever.
I have been to LA. I was going to say I've never been to LA. I have been to LA.
What do you
but
mean?
I've never been to the cinema in LA.
What do you mean? Didn't you make a movie?
Nick goes to LA.
No. Oh wait, no, that's Cage, not McRae. Hey.
Is it? Am I Frankie and I go to Hollywood?
Yeah.
That's a band, not a movie. Anyway, fun fact number 2.
The atomic number of the chemical element calcium is 20. Calcium is actually a metal that's alkaline in nature, but most people are familiar with it due to its high concentration in milk.
I would have thought the calcium was lower down the periodic table.
No, it's actually, so I think above the periodic table is all the gases, and then like in the middle are all the metals, and then like right under it is like the semi-metals or something like that.
Above the periodic table is the periodic tablecloth.
You're ruining this.
Am I though?
Yes, you are.
I'm having a great time. Number 3.
I'm not. I promised myself I'll keep a straight face at the beginning of this episode.
Nope.
Okay. Number 3. If someone has 20/20 vision, it means that they have perfect eyesight. The idea behind this is that if you can read a specific set of letters on a chart at a distance of 20 feet, then your vision couldn't get any better. Although the metric equivalent of this would be 6/6, with a perfect vision at 6 meters, most countries that use the metric system still refer to it as 20/20.
Yeah.
Because America is the world.
It's because you control the media.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So it's like if you're watching an episode of Friends back in the day and they say 20/20 vision, it wouldn't make sense if they dubbed it to 6/6 vision.
Yeah. And also, if you say 666, right? It's the devil's number.
That means you have evil vision.
Yes. Exactly. So, you're seeing red?
Always.
There you go.
Did you know, fun fact about seeing red, that with a bullfighter, it's not the color red that drives the bull crazy. It's the movement of the cape. So the cape could theoretically be any color.
So why do they say that it's red, the red color?
Because to throw back to a previous episode, it's a common misconception.
Hey! I'm doing my best to act bored here. Okay.
You can't act bored around me.
Yes, I can. I can do whatever I want.
I'll do what I want.
Yeah, I do what I want, and if not, I don't.
Respect my authority.
Yeah. Number 4.
God, we've only made it through 4.
Yeah.
Actually, for us, we're actually making really good time.
It is really good time, yes. If you're only good at seeing what happens only after it's happened, then you're said to have 20/20 hindsight.
Oh, so if you have no,
Yeah, if you have no, premonition.
Interesting.
Yeah. So let's say, an accident, I don't know, the one you mentioned earlier, where the songs are all related. If you said that, two planes have hit the Twin Towers, right? Only after it's already happened, then you have 20/20 hindsight.
So the Wachowskis must have 100 vision for putting Neo's passport expiration date as 9/11/2001.
Not okay. Because if they expected that to happen, right? Perfectly predicted it, right? They would have 0 out of 20 hindsight. Because then they can see
Because it would be foresight instead of hindsight. That makes sense.
Yeah. 20/20 foresight. There you go.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Number 5. 20/20. So it's the word 20 and the number 20 together. It's something different altogether, even though it sounds the same out loud. It actually refers to a specific variation of the game cricket, where each team is only allowed to play for 20 overs in total.
I've been to a T20 game.
Yeah. So it's
Actually, I've been to a couple.
Yeah, so it's the number 20 spelled out in letters and then 20.
And then the shortened version is the letter T and then 20.
T20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cricket is an interesting game because, mallets and balls.
You're thinking of croquet.
Okay.
Cricket is the flat bat.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
No. Croquet is the thing with the hammers.
Yeah.
But it's the Ponzi French version with hammers.
I think I mentioned it during our Olympic sports episode that you know, that I was thinking of cricket instead of croquet.
And
But-
now you're doing it the other way around.
Yeah. Because why? Why are they so close in name?
Well, because it's probably one of those things where the French was just like, nah, English, le croquet, and then they decided to make a new game.
Le croquet.
Indeed.
When you speak French, it always sounds like you're about to hurl.
Yep.
So,
But that's an Irish game, hurling.
hey! Okay.
Air horn guy's on fire today.
Número seis. Seis? I don't know.
Sure.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six. Yeah.
But didn't you say number in Spanish?
And in French.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those romantic languages stealing things from each other.
Or, yeah, I don't know. According to developmental psychology, we're not adults until we reach the age of 20. Developmental psychology is a form of science that studies how and why we change throughout our lives.
See, I disagree. I think it's more like 30, 32.
See, I think it's more like 5, because I'm turning 5 next week.
That's fair.
Yeah.
5 weeks already. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, you didn't hear me laugh. No. Nope. Nope.
It's happening.
No, it's not.
Have you ever seen that post on Instagram where it's like me as a teenager reading Lord of the Rings or watching Lord of the Rings and seeing that the hobbits don't achieve adulthood until they're 35
Okay.
or 30 or whatever it is. And then when you get to that age, it's like, maybe the hobbits were a bit ahead of things. Maybe it should be even later in life.
I don't even know. Anyway, number 7. The age of majority, which is the age one legally becomes an adult, used to be 20 in Japan. In 2018, this was changed, and now it is 18.
Interesting.
Well,
That's an interesting way of phrasing it, the age of majority.
yeah. Because, like, maybe it's just the word. Because, you know, sometimes Japan has all these etymologies. Like not too long ago, when I learned about how you say the word egg in Japan is tamago, right? And then they have a character called Guretama,
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
right? And I was like, etymology.
The reason I was laughing at the word etymology is because I thought you were going to say edamame. And I was like, edamame is not
Etymology.
appropriate. It's not appropriate for what you're talking about, right?
Etymology.
Japanese has all these edamames.
Yes. And yeah, the beans. Why do you need beans on anything? Anyway.
Especially on toast. It's
Right,
marvelous.
exactly. No.
You've never had it, so you don't know.
Okay. Number 9. Prepare for an absolute shocker of a fact.
Did you
Okay.
just miss number 8?
Oh, I did. I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't. Did I? I did. I didn't. Did I? Yes.
Maybe just skip number 8 and go to number 9.
Number 8. If you want to call anyone in Egypt, don't forget the number 20. When you call, you must dial plus 20 before dialing a phone number.
Nice, so that's the country code.
Yes.
Cool.
Number 9. Prepare for an absolute shocker of a fact. In the
I
game,
thought you were going to go for the Team Rocket. Prepare for trouble.
prepare for trouble and make it double. In the game 20 questions, there are in fact 20 questions.
I'm going to go and throw myself in the swimming pool.
Do it.
That's on par with Absidy.
Yes.
Jesus.
It's a shocker of a fact, isn't it?
It's technically correct, which is the best kind of correct.
Yes.
But it doesn't make me any less pissed off about it.
Okay. Okay. It's the best one out of all these 20 facts.
That's one of those things where it's like all birds fly.
Yeah. Here's a fact for you. Did you know that the mallet in croquet is actually called a penis?
It's French, so it won't surprise me.
Yeah, yeah. It's 100% incorrect.
Well, you know, 64% of statistics are made up.
Yeah. Moving on to number how do you say 10 in French?
10, I think. And 3, 4, 5, 6, Dice, yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
Dice. Okay.
But it makes sense because, oh God, what is it in Spanish? Dios?
Diez. Diez.
Dios, that's it. I
Yeah,
was going to say
Dios.
it's not Dios, that's something else.
Dios is God. Have you
Yeah.
ever? Have you
Have you ever
ever?
had a dream?
Where you do the you.
We would have got through this in 30 seconds if I didn't keep interrupting you.
That's true. And would have been more realistic. Anyway,
Would it though?
have you ever picked up a Rubik's Cube and struggled away at it for hours on end? It turns out that a Rubik's Cube can always be solved in 20 moves or less, no matter how mixed up it is.
I know there's a trick, and my friend keeps trying to tell me how to do it, and I just... No.
Do it.
Because Rubik's Cubes are
it.
stupid. I hate Rubik's Cubes.
Okay.
Because I can't solve them. And no matter how hard I try, I could be sat there for years and I can't solve this sodding thing.
Well, now we have found out a new enemy of Nicholas.
Yep.
And that is the Rubik's Cube.
We've got the French, we've got Jollibee, and now we've got the Rubik's Cube.
You also have Absidy for some reason.
Absidy, yeah, Absidy's on there.
Yeah. But here's the thing. The French is your birthright
Absolutely.
enemy, right? So it's not an acquired enemy. So I think it's different.
I don't know. I think I've acquired more animosity towards the French.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, number 11. In the 16th century, a Hungarian king called Matthias Corvinus declared that 1 in every 20 households was required to furnish his army with a fully armed soldier and a horse. The Hungarian word for 20 is hús, and these soldiers on horseback became known as hussars.
Oh, fair. So does that mean that you'd have a hoose in your hoose?
Well, we need to know who's who. Hey.
Whose hoose is this in the hoose?
Yes, exactly. Numero 12.
20? No, that 20 is 20.
Doce, yeah. There are a total of 20 different possible moves that you can legally play at the beginning of a game of chess.
Fair. So all the pawns, the knights. That makes sense.
Yeah. Normally, I would just move the king and throw him into the brig.
What is this, the drunken sailor?
Yeah. What would you do with a drunken sailor? Okay. And then what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Not a lot because I can't have it. Mm-hmm.
13.
That's
In
not
Austra-
13.
Is that?
Diez y tres, I think. Because it starts going once, doce, and
Oh,
then
trece
it
is
goes
like
back.
30, isn't it? Shit. Okay.
I think that's 30.
Whatever.
Whatever, I do what I want.
In Australian rules football, AFL, a game is made up of 4 20-minute quarters.
You know, you could have just said the game is made up, because have you ever watched that bloody game? Jesus Christ, I watched it for about 90 seconds once and I could feel my brain dissolving.
Well, every game is made up, Nick.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
You know how in most games there's a set way to score? They scored about 30 points in 90 seconds, and it's like, how did you even manage to do that?
Just because you're a soccer fan and they don't score until like 3 hours later doesn't mean
it
that
doesn't go
anyone
on for
else...
3 hours. You're thinking of the NFL.
Okay.
The first quarter goes on for about 6 hours.
14! Dese cuatro.
There you go.
In the U.S., college basketball is governed by a few different organizations. Under the NCAA's basketball rules, for example, a game is made up of 2 20-minute halves. This is going to be sports until the next one. Interesting sports facts. You signed up for this, by the way. 15.
No such thing.
15.
There you go. Quinceañera.
Yeah. In hockey rules, on the other hand, stipulate 3 20-minute thirds. Cool.
What's the next one going to be? Half of a half in rugby is 20 minutes.
In soccer, halftime is
15 minutes long.
halftime is going to be performed by Kendrick Lamar. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong football. Hey,
Yeah, that's the one where you don't use your feet or have a ball.
Okay.
I'm just making more and more enemies the longer we go on.
I mean, okay, you use your feet and the ball when you do a field goal, okay? So
Exactly. It's one part of the game.
Still a part of the game, still a part of the game. Still counts.
It's like if you called proper football catch ball because the goalkeeper catches the ball every now and again.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 16. A 20th wedding anniversary is referred to as a China anniversary.
China.
It is China. It is a tradition on China anniversary to give your husband or wife something made out of China, which is everything.
Huge anniversary.
Yeah, which is everything because everything is made in China.
Made in, not made of. So that's why it's extra special.
Yeah, but it's used with materials that were gathered in China.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
They might have come from Senegal.
That's such a random country.
Exactly. It's the most random country I can think of.
Okay. Well, maybe they would come from Djibouti. But that's a real country. Or maybe Croatia.
Yeah.
Or Siberia.
Zaire.
Siberia is not a country, is it?
I
Oh,
don't
wait,
think-
no, that's where our friend Ivana is from. Hey. Anyway, she's going to be mad if she ever listens to this.
Yeah. She doesn't listen to what we say anyway.
No, she doesn't. Number 17, a shape with 20 sides or faces is called an icosahedron. Every face of an icosahedron is an equilateral triangle.
So it's not a dodecahedron.
No, it's an icosahedron.
Oh, is that 12 sides?
I think a dodecahedron is 12 sides, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bloody geometry.
Yeah, geometry is not important. Anyway, the UK's 20-pound banknote has a picture of Adam Smith on it. Adam Smith was a famous philosopher, economist, and writer. On February 20th, 2020, the paper 20-pound note was replaced by a polymer note.
Yeah. It looks really cool.
I don't know who Adam Smith is, but apparently he's a famous philosopher, economist, and writer.
Well, there you go. You know who he is now.
No, I need to look him up.
He was a famous philosopher, economist. And
Okay. So if I ask who Nick is,
he's a famous podcaster and
I don't know about famous. but
token
he's
English person.
Don't know about famous, but podcaster definitely.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Number 19. In the far south of a district of Lincolnshire, UK, lies the hamlet of 20. A hamlet is defined as being either a small or a very small human settlement.
Or a character in Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah. 20 is so small that there is no official record of how many people live there.
Maybe there's 20.
Hey. Or not.
Could be 21.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
There you go.
Do you know what's funnier than 25? 26.
No, it's 24.
Is it 24 to 25?
You know what's funnier than 24? 25. Anyway. And last, but the least.
Well, no, it's technically not the least because it's the highest number.
Yeah, but in 20, it's the least because we have no record of it. The Wikipedia page for a complete and utterly insignificant hamlet called 20, Lincolnshire, is longer than the entire Wikipedia entry for 20, the number.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So
Here's
that
number
little
21.
town, that little town that doesn't have any record of how many people there actually is in it has a longer Wikipedia page than the number 20.
Here's number 21. Did you know that there's a team in Holland called FC Twente? But it's spelled Twente.
20?
No, they're not from Texas.
20. We're FC 20.
We're 20.
Y'all, we're FC 20.
No, this would be more like SV Twente. For
Twente.
smoking the marijuana
Oh,
and sleeping with the prostitutes
okay.
and eating a stroopwafel.
I like stroop waffles and prostitutes, but not the other stuff.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway,
So you ready for my input?
what?
I need to play a song first. Is the volume up?
Yeah, the volume's up. This one here.
It's a clue of what's to come.
Okay. No. I'm done. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. We're not recording this.
Well, anyway, since I just turned his microphone down, because he doesn't want to record this. So all the way back in episode like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever it is, 4. Oh, yeah, because we were talking about the 4th film. That would make sense. That would make sense. It was number 4. I went on a rant about how much I didn't like the 4th film.
Yeah.
Well, on my way back from England in December, I watched the first 4 films. The 4th film is actually a lot better than I remember. It's not accurate, and that was one of the things that pissed me off.
Okay.
But it's actually quite a good film. It's actually quite funny. And the characterizations are really funny. And a lot of the scenes are a lot better than we gave it credit for. Like I said, it's not accurate. But the film itself is a lot better than we gave it credit for. And do you know why this is appropriate?
Why?
Because it came out 20 years ago this year. It came out in 2005.
Okay. I thought it was appropriate because this is the April Fool's episode! Oh, man.
Happy April Fools, everyone.
Happy April Fools, everybody. That was such a good segue.
We knew what we were doing at the beginning.
Yes, we did. Yeah. So this entire episode was meant to be way different than I imagined it.
Oh, 100%.
I pitched it to Nick as the entire episode we would be boring and we wouldn't be going into tangents.
Well, see, what we were originally going to do was we were going to talk in a really monotone voice.
Yes, we were going to talk like this.
And we were just going to bring up fun facts about the number 20.
Yeah.
But I didn't think we would be able to make it go on for as long because if we tried to do that, we would have been here for about 40 seconds before one of us went to sleep. Because it would have been so boring.
That's why I kept hinting at it. And I'm like, I need to stay serious. And the whole time I wanted to just, keep a straight monotone voice. And then Nick keeps freaking doing his. Yeah. But
I would put the voice modulator on, but I broke the thing last time. So I'm not
so
going to do that.
don't you dare. Right? But hey, we made it half an hour.
Well, do you know what I was imagining? So you'll never have seen it because it was a thing in England. But there used to be this thing, and this was, well, it wasn't pre-internet, but it was pre like most people having computers in their home. Back in like 1932. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So on
1832.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. On my, for some reason, brand new television set in the 1800s. But there used to be this thing where they'd go through the scores in football, but they'd literally just go through all the leagues and all the fixtures. And there would be this guy with a really monotone voice, and it would be like, Manchester United 3, Liverpool 1, 20 Town 5, 19 Town 6. There would be no emotion in his voice, and it would go on for hours because it would just repeat itself.
I imagine somebody doing that for like, let's say Formula 1 or NASCAR, like, and they're making another left turn, and it seems that number 25 has overtaken number 62.
Have you ever seen the thing where they switch commentators between golf and the NFL?
We've talked about that, yeah.
Have we?
Yes, we have.
I remember that.
Sure, you do. Every time. But yeah, that's how I would imagine it. Like they're making another left turn, and they're going another left turn.
And one of them has crashed. Oh no, we hope that the driver is okay. Anyway, and they've made another left turn.
Can you imagine? Oh my God, since we're talking, this is probably going to get us canceled, but we were talking about 9/11. Can you imagine if the news reported on 9/11 and looks like a second plane has hit the tower?
Well, it's a bit like, have you ever seen that skit where they're talking about I'm pretty sure he's an American comedian. He's talking about how British news broadcasters make anything sound monotone. And it's like, and today in the city of Reading, 25 people were murdered. In other news, and it's so true because they never have any emotion in their face. So it's just like,
it'll be, I think the news would be just even more interesting if that happened.
Well, it'd be less depressing because then you don't have,
Instead of-
Fox going, "Oh my God, everyone's going to die," and then you've got CNN going, that "Everyone's a Nazi on the right hand side," and you don't. It'd be a lot less depressing.
Yeah, but can you imagine if like political slander is said that way, and people on the right have declared that all mice are transgender when in fact they are transgenic?
Yep.
They are all insane, and I think that they should all get,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you've got the other side come on, like, I think everyone on the left-hand side of the aisle is a bunch of communists, and they're all coming to kill your children. Anyway.
So before we get too political, this is probably going to be our shortest episode ever. But this is our April Fool's episode. As I don't know if you can tell, but by our terrible acting at the beginning of this episode, we were so bad. And to think that I am a theater trained person, right? Like I did theater in high school and in college.
I was going to go into it naturally, but then you started going and sounding like you were on script, and I was like, I don't have a script to follow.
This is the JavaScript after all. Yeah. Look, I didn't know how to get into it because I also didn't have but I'm used to having a script, right? So I'm used to reading off of a script and imagining how I would act. Then I had to improvise how, what I would say. And I would be like, hello.
Yeah,
that was that's going to be very painful to listen back to, and
thank God I'm not editing this episode.
yeah, whatever. You know what? I'm just not going to edit this episode. I'm just going to
put it up
upload
and it's
it.
raw.
Yeah, and it's no, I am not going to listen back to this thing.
See, that would be even more April Foolsy. Just upload the raw data.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it.
Yeah, no cuts at all.
Well, anyway, speaking of cutting, cut. It's time to go home. I'm already home. It's time to end the episode.
It's time to end the episode here. This is the shortest episode we've ever recorded.
See, that's why I want to end it so that we can still proclaim that it's the shortest episode ever.
Yes,
because
exactly.
if we keep on going this route, it's going to be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the longest episode.
Pretty much. Well,
So hypothetically, this is the end.
Yeah. Well, happy April Fools, everybody. We hope that you guys have a great April Fool's Day. Prank responsibly.
Absolutely.
Right? And we will see you guys again in the next episode. Nick, play us out.
Woo!
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why.
All right.
God, that bit at the beginning was just
That was awful.
so cringy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
I hope we never have to do that again. Thank God April Fool's Day isn't for another 365 days now.
I hate that. Oh my God. I hate listening to your voice, just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame that we run a podcast together.
Yeah, exactly.